Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm checking which aiming targeting mode I have, which is free aim. So if I have free aim, it means that I need to join Anahuac 10p5.
Hey, the IAA is really getting their money's worth from us. We saved their agents and got most of Avon's...
And that's because you need to join the opposite targeting mode from what you're trying to do. So honestly, don't worry about it so much. And what I would recommend is having short fingernails when you do this part. So if you're free mode, you have to contact Anahuac 10p5, so you hover over the job. And then you find Anahuac 10p5. And then you join them in their session. You can get one alert that you press X when you're on PS5. And then the second alert, you press exit square real fast, which I failed. I'm free aim, joining Anahuac 10p5. First alert X, second alert X square. Every once in a while, you just double check you're still on free aim. It's normal, takes a couple tries actually, so don't worry about that. Sometimes I'm here like 15 minutes. When you get that alert in your head, you count 1, 2, 3, which I failed to do here. I'm still in free aim, which means still Anahuac 10p5. So that's the hard part here, is when you hear the booms, you try to ignore that, and in your head you just count 1, 2, 3, X. I'll show you. So if you're having the same problems as you're seeing here, that's totally normal. Like, don't even worry about it. You know, if this feels like it's taking even longer than it should, you know, cut your fingernails. You know, try to have the least amount of slipperiness between the buttons. 1, 2, 3. That's my trick, is I try to ignore the booms. Everybody tells you to listen to the booms, and I'm just like, it seems to make it more difficult, so I just count 1, 2, 3, X. There you go. Hope that helped. And again, this is on free aim, so use Anahuac 10p5. A lot of times they'll tell you to use Anahuac 1p5 because you're on assisted aim partial. Now that might all be gibberish to you at the moment, but I can tell you that over time it gets a lot easier. So I'm very lucky because I have two consoles, so like I can do pretty much anything. So I don't need a buddy to be the LS car meet. But you know, it's a long process. It could be a bit boring. So sometimes having a buddy who's throwing ideas on like what to merge, what it should look like, that's a lot of fun too. So if you could get somebody who's creative and has ideas on what to merge, like take advantage of it. Okay, so my other character started a sprint. I've accepted the sprint, and when there's 2 seconds remaining, the other character will kick me out of the sprint. So I brought in the Vagrant, which you'll see when I start the merging, which is the vehicle I want to merge on top of the Italy RSX. 2 seconds, get kicked out. Now, because I'm on free aim, I contact Anahuac 1P5. Join Anahuac 1P5, accept all of the alerts, which is only one, the job is full. Register as a CEO. From the CEO, request a buzzard. There's no rush. I do this quickly because I'm very used to it, but there's no need to rush. Once you've glitched, once you've gone through the arena part, you basically, like there's no reason to rush anything. It's even better if you don't rush, because you don't end up in some delays, like waiting for things. Like cool off periods to get a buzzard or whatever. You'll get used to the way that the camera moves around, but at first it's stressful, but just try to get used to it. I usually fly pretty high at this point, high enough so that when I jump out I can immediately contact Anahuac, the Anahuac that I need. In this case I'm joining Anahuac 1P5. And then only once I respawn in the vehicle do I join Anahuac 1P5. Saves a little bit of time doing it early, but you don't want to do it too early because then you'd have to do it twice. So therefore, wasting time, not saving time, which I do a lot. Then I use the tree over there as a reference point to where the luxury helicopter is going to spawn. For me, it generally spawns here. Few times where it's been crazy situations where it spawns somewhere else, but this is the most likely area that it spawns, so I drive immediately over here. I like to be in the vehicle because when I'm out of the vehicle, the camera angle is weird. Of course, in this case, it's not, just to prove me wrong. But then I will go towards the helicopter. I park far away from the helicopter so that I don't end up like getting into my vehicle. Hoping it saved I'm pretty sure it saved the livery that I wanted to put on the Italy RSX, but we'll find out. It's a hidden livery.
Hi there. How can I help you?
Now this part seems easy,
Quite a collection you've got here.
but it's actually a lot harder than it looks. Getting used to being in the office is pretty tough. Now on average, it'll take me around 13 minutes to merge a vehicle. And that's just merging a vehicle. So if I wanted a specific outcome, like in this case, I have already merged this vehicle, but now I want a hidden livery on it. So I had to merge this vehicle onto a vagrant, select the livery I wanted on the vagrant, then go back and restart the merge from the vagrant onto this vehicle again with the hidden livery. I got kicked out network connection issue earlier, so I'm not sure if it's got the right livery that I wanted, but hopefully it does. Again, I like to fly pretty high up. I'm not going step by step here, just because that wasn't the intention, but I can do that on the next one. Okay, so that could be the hidden livery. Let's find out. From this point, the other person inside the LS car meet leaves. I've already sent them an invite to join, so I'm just going to rejoin through that same invite, and they'll respawn automatically in the LS car meet. So if you have a character that wants to go AFK, what's cool is that this car has that blank panic plate too, which I forgot it did. Check this out. Now this hidden livery is maybe not the most beautiful, but people love hidden liveries, unselected liveries. It's got the smoke, it's got the horn, all that is good.
What miracle did you want me to perform? Better than new.
Unselected windows, unselected wheel colors, pretty much the most important thing for me these days before we check the horn. And the smoke.
I don't go ruining my work playing backseat twister.
I like to get like the wings that come with the vehicle versus the more expensive one all the time. I think the carbon one for once I like actually. Alright, unselected colors. It would almost look good with, oh shit, that's not what I was trying to do. I was gonna say that would almost look good with crew color, but now I have no choice.
That's a beauty right there.
As you can see, it's unselected livery. Well, I'm not mad at it because I think the crew probably looks better on it. Just more realistic, but yeah, probably wasn't trying to do that.
You got great taste.
So when you change it to crew, you just have to double check that everything's still unselected. Sometimes crew brings like a pearlescent. And if you have modded black, the pearlescent it'll come up with is actually black. So what I do is I put on metals, brush steel, and then put my crew on top of that so that it removes the selected feature of it. There, now we have the RSX with the hidden livery. And it's got a blank panel plate, which is pretty cool.
You did.
Alright, I gotta do some chores, but I'll be back.